hygiene, comb, etc., that you could just use like once or twice and then it's reusable and it's a hygiene kit that's simple and easy to bring along. And through our presentation and our work with the product, we realized there wasn't really a huge target audience for the Swiss Gene because, well, it was just easy to like load your stuff together and be able to just go under quickly. So during our pivot, we're like, we have this essentials kit. How can we use it to maybe better help a community or something? And we realized that something like this could really help in disaster relief, where you have just this compact kit of all necessary hygiene tools. So we did an interview with the Red Cross, and what we got was some pretty valuable information. We asked them, like, what is the first thing you do to disaster relief? And then we asked more specific questions like their hygiene and whatnot. And they told us about these comfort kits, which basically have shampoo, razor, comb, toothbrush, toothpaste, towel or towelettes, hand sanitizer. And we realized that these are rather bulky. They said they fit about 16 of these in the standard shipping box. And that our product was smaller and contained the same essentials. So this is the Swiss Gene Mark IV. The fourth iteration of the prototype. It's a compact kit with a mirror, hand sanitizer, a liquid called Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap, which is an 18-in-1 hygiene liquid, hand sanitizer, wipes, and yeah, here's something straight here. So we realized that the Red Cross gets food and water to an area already, and that the comfort kits were just the hygiene and basics added on. So the question became, why is ours better?
So this is the part that we all really got pretty excited about. Ours, we think it's better in a lot of ways. The first one is it's a lot more manageable. It's way harder to lose the essentials. What the Red Cross was originally doing before was they had little plastic bags, roughly about half the size of a grocery bag, kind of had just a pull tie on the top that they kind of just threw everything inside. So one of the big things that we made sure that we had with ours is something that could keep everything more compact and would be a lot less apt to lose everything inside of it. Along with that, we included a lot less, like we compacted everything down. So rather than having 3 or 4 bottles of liquid, we had one liquid that you could dilute to have 18 uses, rather than just have a bottle of shampoo, a bottle of shaving cream, and soap, etc. So the other thing too was that we had more essentials in our kit than the Red Cross Comfort Kit 40 gave out, but it was also more compact. So instead of just including the shampoo, the razor, the shaving cream, comb, ours has the washcloth, hand sanitizer, toothbrush, washcloths like sanitary wipes. It also comes with the Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap, which we thought was a really, really cool thing to integrate. Because rather than just having the shampoo, the soap, the toothpaste, the Dr. Bronner's makes much more than that. You can dilute it with water to make deodorant, hand sanitizer, soap, shampoo, shaving cream, lotion, other moisturizers. It's got so many things that come in just a little bottle that you can dilute to make so much more. So beyond that, we also wanted to aid the people faster. So this came as kind of a shock to us once we put everything together in the prototype. The size really does matter. So we looked at around 10,000 people, because we've been thinking in the United States, and we kind of started thinking locally in Nebraska too. Nebraska, unlike a lot of other states, has a lot smaller towns, so we focused in about 10,000 as kind of just our minimum range. So the boxes that they send the stuff in is about the size of a paper bean box. With what they do now, the Red Cross could only fit 16 per box. We can fit 136 bars in that same size box. With shipping that out, that's a lot less boxes in the trucks to get it out a lot faster. And along with that too, our thing, what the Red Cross does now is they pull everything from warehouses to put it together. Ours is pre-assembled. You grab the boxes, put it in the truck, and send it out. Overall cost also, ours, that is the wrong price. We got ours down to $2.80 compared to the $3 that the Red Cross gives. So ours is a lot more cost effective also.
In the end, this is reusable, just like a plastic toothbrush. However, it will one day, you'll have to recycle it and throw it out. So we came up with a return policy where if you return it, you'll get 5 cents goes into the community for emergency funding. Part of that also was being able to, if people knew it was used, so we have it so that if you break the seal, you can know that this product's been used. Inside then is all the amenities that you need after a disaster. So being able to provide people with the necessary materials and resources for their recovery. This will help prevent disease and other health issues. Part of this was making sure that we didn't add to the ecological problem. So we came up with an idea where you don't have to throw away the entire toothbrush. You basically, when the head of the toothbrush begins to fall apart and isn't usable anymore, you can throw that away, and it fits on the end here. And that way, we conserve as much as we possibly can, so that we're not throwing away additional plastics and other materials, and they can be used longer. So, yeah. So in here we have our washcloth. There's 2 toothbrush heads. Each person will get one of these in a disaster. So that means that a family of 4, you'll get 4, and this has a lot of products in it. So there's extra just in case. A mirror is used so that we included it so that if you have a cut on your face, you'll be able to see it and dress the wound. So we have the bottle of Dr. Bronner's. Dr. Bronner's will be used to provide be able to brush your teeth, used for soap. It's healthy. In addition, we have our wipes, and we've got 2 or 3 of these. It just depends on additional space if we need it. And these basically can be used for keeping your hands clean and that sort of thing. In addition, we also include a comb. Part of the reason for including this was to keep hair out of your face. It's able to keep yourself clean, and that's really what we want. Is we want people in a disaster be able, such as the Philippines, to be able to send these to them and have them be able to keep themselves healthy and able. Part of this was we found this idea after realizing what was going on in the world around us. We saw the disaster in the Philippines that just occurred when we decided to change our empathy. So being able to see and follow through with the Red Cross, they call it the Green Crescent in the Philippines, being able to follow through and see how they do things was really imperative in seeing how our product would really change the Red Cross and change life around the world and in the United States.